Hey Scruffy, how you doing? No meows, huh? Okay, there's a very quiet meow. Okay, it's a little bit louder. Kind of muted today, huh? So yeah, we're still having weird weather. So that haze is just persisting over the valley. So I got chicken skin and bone, in addition to your meaty pate with real chicken and tuna. So you got a nice hearty meal tonight. So I'm gonna assume you're ready. So I'm gonna bring it out, okay? Okay, so put the food on the table. Grab water. So let's change your water. So we've got a lot left. Okay, so let me get the new water in. Okay, and let's grab the glove and sit in the chair. Okay. You got debris on your tail. It's like a red leaf. Already going for the cheek rubs, huh? That was kind of weird. Was he going to groom himself? So yeah, the weather is weird. So it started off kind of hot, and there was a haze over the region. So I thought it'd be very similar to the previous days, except this morning, yeah, the haze wasn't as thick as the past couple days. So I thought it would be yesterday was really overcast. Today was more just kind of a thin haze, kind of like 2 days ago. And 3 days ago, I think, also. So I woke up early, kind of tired, didn't sleep all that well. Had a weird nightmare. Thought I was dying or something. Thought I got mauled on the street or something, and I was trying to stay awake, so I wouldn't lose consciousness and die or something. But I was really tired, so I basically couldn't tell if I was dreaming or if I was in serious trouble. And so basically I was trying to wake myself up, and I was actually having a really hard time because I was actually really tired. And so I was trying to open my eyes and not fall asleep, because if I was on the street dying or something, I needed to stay awake. So eventually, it was actually a struggle. I was actually very surprised how hard it was to wake up. But eventually I woke up and realized I was in bed. I needed to go back to sleep, but I just woke myself up because I thought I needed to survive. So anyway, I got up early this morning and was kind of tired. I needed to do some things this morning, so I did them, and then it was already late morning by the time I thought, well, I better go for my bike ride before it gets too awful. So I assumed the weather was going to be like past couple days, so I assumed that even around noon it would still be better off than going in the late afternoon because it wasn't going to cool off. So I did my bike ride, and the haze was just thick enough that it did keep things a little cooler, but it was still kind of hot, warm, but it just didn't have the sun intensity. But there was enough sunlight to pierce the clouds, so you did still get kind of a light shadow, whereas yesterday it was more overcast. But yeah, we're getting this weird hot overcast, which is kind of unusual for this region. Looking at the food? I think you want your chicken bone, huh? Yeah, I think you want your food, don't you? Yeah, you're looking at the table. Okay, let's get your food. He has a bone tonight, so it's going to take him a while to eat. So I think I have one more bone and more chicken skins, so I think I'm going to give it to him in 2 days. I'm going to space it out. So he gets a regular meal tomorrow, and then another bonus meal the day after, and then we'll probably be back to the regular schedule for a while. I have another set of bones and skin that I froze, but I'm not going to thaw that out immediately. I think I'll save it. I think it's been a couple months since I've had chicken, so probably be a couple more months before I have it again. So maybe next month I'll defrost the skin and bones, since I can space it out so he doesn't have to wait for me to have chicken again. Here's pretty good today. So anyway, yeah, my bike ride. Since there was thick enough cloud cover where I didn't feel like the sun was making it 15 degrees hotter, I did go up the exposed mountainside. I was still sweating pretty badly, but figured, yeah, it's going to be a long summer. So yeah, our summers here are basically probably, I'd say, most of spring, all of summer, and pretty much all of fall. So it's mostly summer around here. And then we get kind of a short winter. And then I don't even know yet if our winters count as winter. It's not terribly cold. Cold enough you need heating, but not like we don't get snow here. Occasionally we get below freezing, but it's pretty rare. It's going right for the bone. Didn't even want to finish his meaty pate and kibble. I think I see some chicken skin in there still too. Guess he really likes the bone. I think there's cartilage on it also. I think there's actually a little bit of meat on it too. So yeah, I had some things I needed to do. So I actually had to cut my bike ride a little bit shorter than usual, but I did most of the routes, and I did the hardest parts. And good enough for today. Let's see. No, I didn't see any deer. Saw a lot of birds. Oh, they finally remarked at least one, I think a couple of the parking lots. So they used to have some free parking sections, and I was complaining probably a couple months ago that they changed the parking fees. They raised it like $10, which is like ridiculous because nobody's been going to the park because they had already raised it to I think $6 not long before, and that really just killed the traffic. Very few people were going to the park, and then when they raised it to 10, it was basically everyone stopped. It's kind of ridiculous. There's no point raising the fees that high if nobody's going. Stole the bone. I don't know why he takes it out of the bowl and carries it elsewhere. So he didn't really carry it elsewhere today. I was kind of expecting him to run away with it. I kind of wish he'd run to the mat because he's making a mess of my deck. So anyway, they raised the parking to $10, and barely anyone was coming before, and now nobody was coming. So anyway, it looks like they reinstated a couple of the free parking sections, though they were pretty empty. I don't think the word's got out yet, but see if they lower the parking fee as well. I think that's probably just as important as the free lots. That bone marrow is pretty messy. You can see it. It's kind of dripping on the deck. Kind of a messy eater, Scruffy. So I did some watering last night. I watered the section with the dying maple tree, and then I also watered the section that I needed to water, that I been putting off. So it's been a little over 2 weeks since I watered that section, so it was overdue. So Scruffy bolted, I think the moment I started watering, so didn't want to have anything to do with the hose or me out here. Oh, I saw Scruffy early this morning on the rocks. But I was talking about the weather. So this morning it seemed like it was going to be kind of weird. So it started off kind of cool, it's a little surprising. And then Scruffy was on the rocks, and I think he's trying to warm up. And then the weather heated up, so by the time I went for my ride, it was late morning, and then through noon, and it was pretty warm, but it was hazy. And so there was still shadow being cast, but the clouds were partially blocking it. It was blocking the intensity. And then through the afternoon, the clouds got thicker, and it actually seemed to get cooler through the afternoon. So it's actually not too bad right now. So that caught me off guard. If I'd known the afternoon would be cooler, I would have went for my ride in the afternoon. But anyway, yeah, I saw Scruffy sleeping out on the deck in the late afternoon, and the sun intensity was kind of coming and going, so it was getting thicker at some parts, and then it would thin out and get thicker, and then kind of near sunset it was, or now anyway, it was getting thicker. So right now I actually don't see the sun. Clouds are too thick. But at one point I saw Scruffy sleeping, and it looked like he was using his tail as a pillow. So he was kind of rolled up, kind of turned around, and it looked like his tail was underneath his head, and then he put his paws on top of his tail, and he was kind of resting on all three of the things. So his, I guess, tail and maybe his arms were his pillow. And I didn't know cats did that. I didn't know cats would use their tail to sleep on. Never thought about it before, but I don't think I've ever seen that before. I did a quick Google search, and yeah, I couldn't find. So I did a search for, I think, cats using tail as pillow. Didn't find anything. Found a lot of cat pillows, but yeah, nothing about yeah, cats sleeping on their tail. Probably should use that as a search. I'm gonna try that later. But anyway, yeah, so that's interesting. I don't know. So you'll have to let me know. Is that normal? Cats do that, or is Scruffy a weird cat? So yeah, I think I got some video footage. He did wake up as I was trying to get more footage, and then it looked like he picked up his head. I don't know if he saw me, but it looked like his eyes were closed. That he was trying to give the appearance that he was alert. I don't know. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he couldn't hear me. I was inside, and the windows were closed. So either he saw me and he was just, eyelids were closed or squinting, or just a coincidence that he looked up or had the appearance of looking up when I was trying to film him. So. I'm going to take out the garbage. It's starting to smell. So the smelly fish can is starting to reek. So I need to take it outside. Yeah, still haven't gone grocery shopping. So I'm thinking maybe I'll try to go tomorrow, and then so this will be at my local grocery store, and I'll try to use that coupon that they sent me to see the renovation. And then once I get those groceries bought, then I'll figure out what I still need, and then I'll probably place the orders for all my online stuff, which includes the cat food from probably Chewy. I got another coupon promotion from Chewy for dog food. It's 40% off. At first I thought it was pet food, or dog and cat food, but when I reread the coupon, I saw it was only for dog food, so I was a little disappointed. Because I was actually thinking maybe I'd split up the order into 2 orders and then buy more stuff. Because I've been on the fence about the automated cat dispenser feeder. So I figured, if I had 2 coupons, and I'd definitely get the feeder, definitely get the cat flea pills, and then I'd buy extra food. And So I'm stocked up on the additional flavors that I've been baiting. So there's the meat liver, this poultry and seafood, and the turkey. So I figured if I had a coupon, I'd definitely go for it. Since I don't have the coupon, I'm still on the fence. I don't know what I'm going to do. Sort it out when I actually place the order. So I don't think I'm going to stick around for second pets tonight. Still got crap I gotta do, including take out the garbage. And yeah, I've been hungry all day. Not good. Got all that extra food and you're still looking for more, huh? Wow, you just sneezed all over my deck and probably my leg, my foot. You're a messy cat. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing laundry too. I actually need to run the dishwasher tonight. And then more paperwork I gotta do. Gonna lick the ball. Now you're licking the bone marrow. Yeah, clean that up, because yeah, you made a mess. I probably should start placing the cat food back on the mat. At least next time I could give him a bone. Because yeah, he's a messy eater. Yeah, more water. So I have no idea what the weather is it's going to do tomorrow. I think I read the report, and today and tomorrow are supposed to be actually clear and hot. So who knows? I'm anticipating it's going to be hotter tomorrow, though. Okay, folks, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.